broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Fear No More Show. And now your host, Warrior Joe.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the show today. I'm so glad you're here. Today's episode is The Raging Wolves of the World. The wolves in sheep's clothing are raging rapidly around the world. They are all around you. They're busy destroying innocent people's lives. The wolves are great at tearing down the sheep and degrading them. It's remarkable what's happening in the year 2020. If you're not aware of how many journalists, professionals, doctors, professors, citizen journalists, and the list goes on, these innocent people were outright fired and censored because they simply told the truth. They were fired because they went against the official narrative. If the sheep go against the wolves' agenda, then the sheep are quickly taken out. You must understand you're playing a game, and if you don't understand, then get out of the game. Stop participating. Walk away. Aren't we living in a free country anymore? Don't we have free speech? If you were scared by what you see and by what you hear that's going on around the world, don't let that fear paralyze you. It should motivate you. It should wake you up. It should compel you to speak out, to uplift and help others to seek the truth. The silent majority needs to wake up now before it's too late. We all have to unite on principles. We all have to unite in truth. We all have to unite in free speech so we can preserve our freedoms and our liberties. We have to start thinking better. We have to stop being lazy. We have to start supporting our fellow brothers and sisters instead of tearing them down. We have to become independent. We have to become warriors. If you feel you're starting to become hateful, becoming negative, judging others, having no respect, if you feel you are quick to judge others, especially complete strangers in the street or at the market, you have to understand you're being mind controlled. The device, which is your TV that you have in your house, is the problem. The answer is to get rid of your television. Stop watching TV just because you are bored or because you want to be entertained. Stop watching TV and stop being spoon-fed by the mainstream media. It's all controlled. It's all government TV with an agenda. Their programming is designed to control you, to dumb you down, to fill your heart with hate. This is what's causing all the acts of violence and destruction worldwide. All famous top elite actors and singers and politicians and news reporters and judges and sports heroes, well-known preachers, and the list goes on and on. All famous who are in the spotlight have made a deal with Satan. These high positions of power and fame don't come at a small price. They literally sell their souls to make millions of dollars. They sign their name in blood and continuous sacrifices are made to their god Satan. These are sellouts against humanity, and they know it. Many of them sign their names over to Satan willfully, while others are complete victims and have no other way out, whether they like it or not, because they were born into it. These people are not to be idolized. They are not to be worshipped. All we can do is simply walk away. Don't give them your precious time and energy. They are wolves, they are serpents, they are leeches who suck the life and energy out from you. They're all compromised. Place your heart in believing and walking in the spiritual walk with Jesus and onto our Heavenly Father, the creator of everything, who spoke everything into existence. Be not afraid. Let me ask you, what is your role in this life? There are 3 types of people in this world. Number 1, a sheep. Number 2, wolves. And number 3, sheepdogs. These sheeps are meek and follow the herd. They do not stand alone but remain in the flock. The sheep are innocent, but yet the weak are singled out and eaten by the wolves. The wolves are ready to pounce and attack whenever an opportunity presents itself. Then there are the sheepdogs that guard the sheep from the wolves, risking themselves, for they were born with an instinct to protect. Ask yourself, what is your role in this life? Are you a follower, a sheep? About 90% of the world are sheep. To know for sure, ask yourself the following. Do you believe and follow a corrupt government? Do you believe life will return back to normal? Do you believe your vote counts? If you answered yes to any of these, you are a sheep. You must not believe in everything, for you are being deceived. You must think independently, away from this beast system. You are believing in a false system. You then repeat the fabrication and the lies of the beast system to others. This is what's causing confusion and the twisting of the minds. Or are you a wolf? These are the attackers, the non-believers of truth, who will bite, scratch, and foam at the mouth to prove their misguided point. Or maybe you are a guardian, the sheepdog. This is the hardest position to hold. These people are intelligent with a deep sense of leadership. These sheepdogs dig past the mud and the slush to find the meat. This is a global awakening to all of my brothers and sisters worldwide. Do not fear. Be strong. Fight the good fight and keep love in your heart. And remember, it's all about motivating, educating, and activating.
Thank you for listening to the Fear No More Show, because you were born to be free and independent. Stay tuned for our next episodes, and don't forget to support us by subscribing and sharing.